Welcome to part 4 in our series of the expectations of a Zimbabwean Diaspora Association from the perspective of one of our own members from ZDNBI who wishes to remain anonymous. Now you might have noticed that I uploaded a video which was 12 minutes, and in this video she's basically talking about her analysis of her visit to the Zimbabwean embassy in Brussels. And why is this significant? I just wanted to talk about that. Look, if a Zimbabwean embassy, the furniture is not up to standard, the employees don't look dressed smart and beautiful, and the stairs are going click, 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 as she was saying in the video. If the embassy, if the representative of a country in a foreign country she even talked about painting being needed, the outside appearance. So you can imagine, I mean, it must look like a ghost town building. Now, if an embassy is not looking good, and then you have Zimbabwean university students who are fleeing from the Ukraine and they managed, but now they need psychological counseling, they need transport, money for transport to either continue their studies, or if they wish to go back to Zimbabwe, they need a temporary accommodation. They need all kinds of things. They need toiletries to maintain themselves. They need medication. We're still in the season of COVID. So if you're going to donors asking for funds or for monetary funds or any other kind of resource, but the embassy is not, one of your embassies is not looking well, what impression does it give? Tune in to the rest of the audio.
Building yacho kunze chaiko yakuratidza kuti yane time yadini yaitwa just a lick of paint.
Yes.
And the flag, just to change that flag, so the banner Zimbabwe zvakanaka w akadonha zvakangofa zvakangodaro vanhu varongoenda no man.
Did you?
But one thing I noticed was the flag was new. At least they have a new flag.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Eesh, that's good.
The flag was new. The people, their service is good. They are welcoming. They are warm, caring people. However, even evil embassy staff, you want them to exude a certain amount of confidence as they face the world from the country.
Yes.
If they are coming from that building, what confidence do they take to American embassy meeting?
You just keep quiet and you keep your eyes down. You can't even look at anyone in the face.
It's like when we were in primary school, the kid who had the dress with holes in them or shoes, even though they were bright, they probably never said a word in class because they were embarrassed about their situation.
Yes.
And that's what we are doing as a nation.
Okay. But so you didn't take pictures, but you just...
I did not take pictures. I don't know picture. My picture on the street, but I should have taken my pictures in the embassy. But then also that one was just snap one leadership.
Okay.
But I think we really need to have a plan, even as my Zimbabweans in the diaspora.
Yes.
Sorry
to interrupt you. Just wanted to say something. If you have some other points that you'd also like to contribute to this online discussion, please feel free to post your comments in the comment section. And and share this video to all the Zimbabweans in Europe, Zimbabweans in Poland, Ireland.
To have a plan, even cannot as my Zimbabweans in the diaspora.
Yes.
Kuti ngatione kuti timboti chero tikaita MMDM and approach Minister of Foreign Affairs kuti state of zvinhu haisi kuita kana musina mari yependi tipendese building.
Eesh, that's
we
embarrassing.
Can put together kahomwe and have the building painted. If you need furniture, utenga masofa, set masofa ita mari 2,500 euros kana kuti 3,000 euros. Okay, there are 10 of us.
Yes.
And there are 20 of us. We are going to put 50 euros each to take a masofa so that at least the reception area, the public areas are decent.
Yes. Yes. Is there a record of the? Did they have a very good setup of the number of Zimbabweans in Brussels?
Man, I didn't sign it yesterday, but I know years and years and years back I signed it. But I don't know if I think I'm in the book there somewhere. But there's a book you sign when you visit the embassy. So they have a record. They should have a record of who's where.
Okay. And is there a WhatsApp group or a Facebook group of Brussels?
No, not that I'm aware of. People just go and do their business and go. Apana, there's no such apana chini active like that. But maybe not to avoid politically divided.
Yeah, because I think that's important. That was the end of the first extract that I took out of our conversation. As I said earlier, it was a very long conversation, so I just took extracts, which I felt that this lady expressed herself so clearly and in such an articulate way. So you're going to listen to the second extract. Okay.
And I just went, we're having problems on they're not communicating. Ukraine, to the group. I came to the group and I said, look, people, those who want to go home, let's have a show of hands. People who want to vacate and people who want to stay behind, please inbox me so that we can have a record of who wanted to stay. If anything happens to you, then your ambassadors can report home that so and so and so and so and so wanted to be matters of Ukraine. If you are willing to die for a war that has nothing to do with your cause or your country or anything that you stand for, then it's okay. It's your choice. No one is taking that away from you.
Wow.
But stand by that choice by yourself and for yourself. Come tell me Queen Box with the rest of the platform so that we have a head count of who wants to go where.
Yes.
And if people say they don't want to go, it makes it easy on the head count as well. We know that out of 50 people, 5 people didn't want to go or 10 people didn't want to leave Ukraine.
Yes.
And we know you are there out of choice. The ambassadors can feedback the information to Zimbabwe that we had 5 people, so and so and so and so, they didn't want to leave. So your families are duly informed that government tried to get you out, but you didn't want to leave.
Okay.
And it's your choice.
Yes.
But and then we started to getting in touch with the guys that were organizing my buses in Lechi, and eventually everyone was taken out of Sumi.
Okay.
And prior to that, there were other Zimbabweans who were doing this independently. Others were doing it under the banner of CCC. Others were doing it as private individuals. People were doing it through my church. Everything. People were just doing things to get people out. Anyway, one night where we had a kid who was saying, no, for 2 jets, just like that, 2, 3. Can we go and sleep in the bunker? Can we sleep in our beds? You need to be there in the moment. I see time here with academic about things.
Yes.